Okay, YouTube, so we put in the insulation under the floors, we put in the subflooring, we still have to do the framing, but we did get some other things knocked out of the way while we had some good sunny days and some warmer days to work with. We are starting with doing some insulation, so we've got some R-foil here, really thin. It's going to be nice to go in the walls and stuff there, to not take up too much. That's actually R10 with it being that thin, so it's pretty awesome insulation. Hopefully we'll be able to feel the warmth because we're not feeling it today. It's the warmest day we've had and it's just over freezing, but it's like snow raining. It's not very pretty. So I'm going to try to work on this for a bit, try to get some insulation in the walls, possibly on the floors, while Jessica sands down some of our cabinets until we can get ready to paint them.
While Forrest does the installation, I'm going to be sanding down our cabinetry right here. As you can hear, it's raining outside, but luckily I have this overhang above me, so I'm nice and dry. And it's a nice 40 degrees instead of 7 degrees like it's been for the last couple days. So hopefully we can get this done right quick. It doesn't want to go for me, dude.
You really got to push it, Kuka.
Damn. So I finished sanding down the cabinetry. Sadly though, it is too cold to paint it right now because it's supposed to be 50 degrees or higher for you to paint something. And I mean right now it is 37 degrees. But there's the cabinetry all sanded down. Got all that done. I got these doors done as well. So now I just have to wait for it to get warmer outside. But in the meantime, I got these pallet boards all set up, sanded down. I'm going to stain them like a dark color, and it's gonna go on top of this chest that we bought, and I'm gonna turn that into a chest slash coffee table slash seat. Because, you know, in a small space, you gotta have multi-purpose things. So hopefully that'll turn out great.
So we just got our pre-made window panels in from my cousin Ashley. Basically what we'll do now, we'll go ahead and seal in the edges, and these will replace, just drop in perfectly where our windows were. So we've got exactly enough of these to fit all the windows we have X'd off, which this is the next big thing because I've already started doing the insulation, as you can see there. So it's important to get this sealed up so we can do the floors. As you can see, we got one side of the bus completely blocked off with our panels that my cousin had made for us, all set in and sealed and screwed in tight. And now we're gonna start working on the smaller side of the bus. So we just kind of start by getting the old sticky ones out. We'll get a rag and clean it up a little bit. Let me find my shop rag. So we just want to make sure it's good and clean there. Try to clean up any water or dirt that may be in our channels or tracks. So we'll give it a good little wipe down. Make sure we wipe our edges up. And then we start running all over caulk. Takes a lot of caulking to seal in these panels because they don't fit quite exactly like the windows did. So we just use a little bit more. We get a nice thick bead on all four edges. So when we put the panels in, it'll smush that down and create a good seal. So as you see, we've got a nice thick, tall bead all the way around. So when we go to drop the panel in, It'll smush out good on all sides. And we use our self-tapping metal to metal screws. I like to do a little bit on one side, a little bit on the other, not tightening either one fully down. So just till it starts to smush, and then I'll even them out. And that's the sound I need a new battery. Voila!
Hello YouTube, it's the next day and it's much warmer out today, so I finally get to paint the cabinets I sanded yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm gonna paint it this like turquoisey green. It's called like Harlequin green. I'm just gonna paint over where I sanded yesterday and hopefully it will look amazing. Wish me luck.
So right now I'm just working on getting the flooring insulated here. Just cutting our R-foil, same stuff we used in the walls, same stuff we use everywhere. Then I'm just going to go ahead and get it shaped out, then start to lay the flooring on top of it. So we'll cut out our OSB board to get it shaped up and everything. So I have to cut a few inches off of that, about 5 inches off of each sheet, so that way they'll lay nice and flat in there. I'm not going to adhese the insulation to the floor. I'm just going to use the weight of the boards, and when I screw the boards down, that should hold everything in place. Got Jessica putting on her second coat here. Looking good.
It might need another coat, depending. We'll see once it dries though. I just want to make sure that there's no streak marks or anything like that. But I mean, so far I love the color.
I'm loving it too.
It's like a minty green.
Welcome back, guys. So today what I'm doing is I'm cutting my plywood, getting ready for the flooring. So I just went ahead and measured everything off. Got my strip, my chalk line there so I can get everything nice and straight, hopefully. Let's give her our first whack here. I've already made a little bit of a cut just to get my blade running. Run it to the edge and make sure you don't cut your wire. Hello again, YouTube. So today we went ahead and put in some of the subflooring and everything, got it going in there, finished up putting the insulation in underneath. So this is kind of what we got to work with. I don't have anything faceted in yet. I was gonna wait until I got some better screws and stuff. But we'll block all this off, so I went ahead and cut the panels to fit over the wheel wells there, because we'll end up blocking all that in and putting, stuff on top of there for the garage. I repurposed some of the old mat. I'm trying to get it to form out, so I'm laying a bunch of stuff there, so that way it'll be waterproof in the back there and a nice scuff-proof surface that we don't have to worry about. So that's our floors in the bus. Hello YouTube. So we're finally starting to put some things in the bus, mainly just the cabinets for now because that's the only thing we got. Not able to frame today like we were wanting to. My buddy's daughter was sick, so he called out and said he wouldn't be able to come help, but I'm gonna start moving some stuff around. It's about 7 degrees outside, so I got this torch of a heater going here as I start to move around some of the cabinets, and hopefully the bus will start taking some shape today. So we'll just have to see how much work I can get in until I have to go to work at Domino's. So let's see. See you soon. Okay, YouTube. Went ahead and took our hope chest that Jessica had picked out at the Habitat of Humanity, and I put some pallet boards on top of it so it could be a tabletop as well as storage. So I'll kind of show you what that turned out like. Nice and rustic looking there. So storage, obviously inside. We got our sink in there for right yet, but definitely a very vintage piece here. And then we'll make like a cushion top to where you could set on it, so it'd be a table, storage, as well as a seat. And then the cabinets that Jessica has painted. Right now I'm working on building up a leg for this side. I broke the leg off moving it, so I'll take the blame for that, so I'll build it up. But what that'll allow us to do instead then is to make a little bit of a shelf room underneath. Keep in mind this is the bottom, so I'm gonna have a 3-inch little area that I can put possibly a sliding shelf or something there at some point. So we'll have to see how it goes. See you soon. Well, YouTube, we've got Jessica putting down the protective finish here on our stairs. Make sure that as we walk in and out, tracking water and whatever else may stick to our shoes initially, isn't going to completely ruin our wood. We will eventually have to put some sort of grip tape down there or something, the little strips just to keep it being slick, because that's going to be like a bar top counter there. So, good and sealed. Okay, just in case anybody was wondering how we keep this thing going, it's not like we've got unlimited funds. We both got a job at Domino's, so during the day we work on the bus, and during the evenings we work on pizza. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick peek inside my Domino's. For start, he's already ran into the car. We've got the cats. All right, inside the Domino's here. Got some crew. We've got the dough show. So if we were busy right now, you could see all the pizzas being made. Well, time to get to it.
So I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm super excited because the bus is finally starting to look less like a bus and more like our home. Our next video is going to be the framework and a little more of the painting the cabinets and getting those cabinets all finished. So stay tuned for that. You can follow us on Facebook at Bus With Us, or follow us on Instagram with bus_with_us. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.